Hello everyone, hope you all are having a good day. It's actually a nice, sunny, beautiful day here in the Carolinas. And today, first I want to welcome you to Willadine's Kitchen, of course. And today we're going to make a healthy dinner plate. So I'm going to start out with this baby spinach that we have here. So we have some baby spinach, we have some fresh beets that we're going to use. We have a butternut squash we're going to use, and we have a red bell pepper. So I'm going to make a salad with these ingredients here, probably add some feta cheese to that as well, and make us a nice healthy salad dressing. There could be a couple of more ingredients that go in to make the salad hearty, but these are our main ingredients for our salad. And then we have some asparagus here. We're going to make a nice asparagus side dish. With this, I'm thinking Parmesan crusted asparagus, but we'll see how that comes out. And you may know I'm trying to eat healthier, live healthier. So I started on the Steve Harvey Elevate You Vitality Daily Green Supplement this week. So doing this, I want to eat healthy as well, combine the two, and hopefully improve my health and have a better energy to get around and do things during the summer, because it's spring now and it's time to get active and get out and have some fun. So I'm gonna get started on this, and then I'll be back and show you how we put this all together. Okay, so what I've done is I cut up the butternut squash here into smaller cubes. I peeled it first, took the seeds out, then I cut it into small cubes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some seasoning. What I have in here is salt, pepper, and granulated garlic. I just put it all in a empty spice jar that I had. I'm going to sprinkle some of that on here. And then over here we have some smoked paprika. Add a little more flavor to the squash. Sprinkle some of that in there as well. And then we're going to add some olive oil. Stir this up. Get all the spices and the oil mixed and coat it well on the squash. And then we're going to place this on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Then we're going to bake it in the oven until the squash is nice and tender, and then we'll use that on our salad. This is our butternut squash. Okay, so now we're going to start on our asparagus. What I've done is I've washed the asparagus off, rinsed it off good, and what we're going to do is we want the most tender part of the spears. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a little more than halfway down, and maybe a little bit more, and then we're going to just cut right here. And this bunch right here, if you were going to make some asparagus soup, maybe cream of asparagus soup, this would go good for your soup. But we're going to take this and set it to the side for now, and we're going to spread our spears here. And what we're going to do is we have 1 egg over here. We have 1/4 cup of buttermilk. We're going to mix the egg and the buttermilk together. We're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of our seasoning in there. And then we're going to add the asparagus tips to the mixture to coat them. Okay, next step for our asparagus is we have to add some Parmesan cheese here. So I got a little cube of Parmesan. We're gonna just grate this over. And in this pie dish, I have 1 cup of breadcrumbs. So we're going to mix this cheese in with the breadcrumbs and a little seasoning. I'm gonna flavor up these asparagus. So we have some cheese there. Next thing we're going to do, a half a teaspoon of Creole seasoning that I have here. Just put a little kick to this asparagus. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of some oregano, dry oregano flakes in there as well. And then we're going to add our garlic, salt, and pepper. A half a teaspoon of that in here, just like so. And what we're going to do next is we're going to mix it up. Mix everything up here really good. And then we're going to coat our asparagus in this breading. So I'm going to mix this up and then start coating. Okay, so we have a simple breading station set up. We have our asparagus soaking in our egg and buttermilk mixture. We have our breadcrumbs that we seasoned, and we have some Parmesan cheese in there as well. Now, you don't have to use the cheese that I had, the fresh one that you have to grate. You could always use the Parmesan that comes in the jar that you can just shake up and pour over your breadcrumbs. So over here we have a baking sheet lined with some parchment paper, and I sprayed it with some non-stick spray. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this asparagus, dip them in the breadcrumbs, and then lay them on this baking sheet. We're going to place them in the oven at 480 degrees for about 15 minutes. They should be nice and tender and crispy by then. Our asparagus is breaded. I'm going to take a little olive oil and just drizzle over the top here. And we're going to get this in the oven, get them browned off, and they'll be ready to serve. Okay, everybody, for our salad, we have to make some dressing. So what we're going to start off with is a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to pour that right in there. Then we have approximately a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. Pour that in there just like that. And we're going to add some seasoning here. So we have our oregano. We're going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of the oregano. We're going to put in a 1/2 teaspoon of our seasoning mix, salt, pepper, and garlic. We're going to add a half a teaspoon of our Cajun spice. I'm going to kick this dressing up a little bit. And then we're going to put a quarter teaspoon of coarse black pepper, which goes well on salad. Let's put that in there. And I'm just going to whisk this up a little bit. And then I'm going to squeeze some fresh lemon right into the bowl here. Give it a little zest here. We just mix this up like this, really good. And we're going to give it a little taste. And you can see how that emulsifies where the oil and the vinegar mixes in well together with the lemon juice. We're just going to taste it here. Oh, that tastes good. Now this is a basic dressing. There's a lot of different ways you can go from here. You could add a little sweetener to it if you like yours a little sweet. I'm going to add a little bit of coriander chutney to mine because I like the coriander chutney. So I'm going to add that to mine, and then we're going to put this salad together. But this is your basic dressing right here. You just mix it up, pour it over your salad, and you'll be good to go. Okay, everybody, we have the salad put together. We have the roasted beets on top. We have the butternut squash. We had the red bell peppers on a bed of spinach, fresh baby leaf spinach. And we have some shaved red onions on there as well. And then over here we have our Parmesan crusted asparagus with a little bit of ranch dip to go on the side. So, you know, with this plate we're trying to go healthy here. We don't have any meat on the plate, but I think we got a hearty salad, enough to fill us up. And we know with this asparagus on the side, that's a good side vegetable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a little taste. Now what I did is I put the salad dressing that I made in a little jar so I could shake it up, get it mixed well. We're gonna pour a little bit over here. Going to give this a taste here. Get some of that feta cheese, some butternut squash there. Tastes really good for a healthy dish. Put a little bit of dressing on one of these beets here. Yes, that tastes very good. I hope you consider making this salad at home. I know it's a lot of work, a lot of preparation, but I think it's worth it. So let's give this asparagus a try. You see we got it nice and crusted there with the breadcrumbs. Stick it in the ranch dip. Yeah, that's good. I can taste the Parmesan and a little bit of that Cajun kick I put in there. So this is really good. I hope everyone enjoyed my recipe. And please come back again. And thank you.